In this quick video, I'm going to show you how you can easily take 10 long-form YouTube videos, which could all be shot quickly in one day, and chop them up and bulk distribute them into 400 vertical highlight posts across platforms that go out automatically over the next 30 days so that you have a boatload of content going out on autopilot. This is not going to be a fancy, well-produced video. It's going to be straight and to the point, and by the end of it, you'll know exactly how to do it yourself. Let's jump into it. This is a platform that I love. I started using recently. It's called Descript, and I use this paired with CapCut to edit my long-form videos and also to edit the short-form highlights and to create them at scale very easily, very quickly. You can use ChatGPT to help you create the scripts, and you can use this platform, Descript, also for this eye contact feature. When you enable it, it's going to make it look like you're looking at the camera instead of reading from a script. So you're going to shoot your 10 videos in one day. Each video should be roughly 15 to 20 minutes long. It is raw format. Once you edit each video, it should come out to around between 7 and 10 minutes long each. And that's going to leave you with 10 long form YouTube videos. You can schedule them out twice a week over the course of a month or spread them out however you want. You're also going to take each video. I have an example right here. This is one of my long form YouTube videos. It's already edited. I edited it with CapCut. It took me a few hours. There's no crazy editing. There's just some breaks. There's some little sound effects and transitions and some B-roll. Very simple, very straightforward. I take this long form, fully edited video. This one's only actually 5 minutes long. Dump it into Descript. You click this Underlord feature. You go down, click Create Clips. You choose a format. I personally like this one the most. Boxy, one person. You're going to tell it how many clips you're trying to get from it. I always like going for more, and then you can always adjust or edit them afterwards. You're going to select a duration. I'm going to put 20 seconds. That's the default. Click Submit. And literally within seconds, you're going to have a handful of these short form vertical highlights, which you can look at as TikTok videos, Instagram, Facebook Reels, or YouTube Shorts. And it's going to automatically have them produced for you from your original edited video. Creativity does not thrive on freedom. Very effective. You can go in and you can delete little things, details that you don't like. You can edit very easily, quickly. If you like them, you can just click export, select the highest quality. I shot everything in 4K, and so I'm going to export in 4K. If you need to change anything, you can expand or trim very easily. And this is not going to affect your original project session for the main long form video. But as you can see, for this video, I've already generated like 10 plus highlights. I had to do it a couple times to make sure I got ones that I really liked because it creates a new batch every time. I like to do this all for, let's say I shot 10 videos, long form. I edited all those videos, long form, assembly lining it. And then I make the highlights for all 10 videos. Let's say there's 10 highlights each, right? For each long form video, there's 10 highlights each that we're left with. That means we have 100 highlights total. So we're going to take those highlights and we're going to create 3 bookmarks in our browser. I have a folder right here in my bookmarks bar called bulk distribution. One of them is for YouTube Studio, which brings me to my YouTube Studio to upload. One of them brings me to TikTok's bulk uploader. So it's tiktok.com/business-suite/upload. And then this one is the same thing, but for Meta, which applies to both Instagram and Facebook, assuming that you have both of those profiles connected. This one is business.facebook.com/latest/reels bulk upload composer. And so what you can do is for each of these, you click upload videos and you can drag all of your highlights in. It's the same for each of these. And just so you can see what it looks like for TikTok and for Meta, which are almost identical. The only one that's a little bit different is YouTube because there's some more metadata. So I've already uploaded a couple. I'll just show you what it looked like. Shorts. So I already have some scheduled. These are the new ones. So I have a disregard. This is just kind of templated shit that I have already set up in here. You can use ChatGPT to optimize these. You tell it what the video file name is, which Descript is going to generate automatically when you create these highlights. Obviously, you can change the file names for these highlights, but the whole point is to be able to do this in as fast and scalable way as possible. And so you can take these file names. Let's say you have 10 highlights, or if you're doing all 100 at once, it usually helps to break it up if you're using ChatGPT. You paste them into ChatGPT, you tell it to optimize these for each platform. So it's obviously going to look a little bit different for YouTube, but when you do it for TikTok and for Meta, you can pretty much do the same way. You can just have it make you a caption with 3 to 5 hashtags, that are relevant. And then you're going to go and you're going to schedule each of these over the course of the next 30 days, because you can't go further than 30 days for Meta or for TikTok. You can for YouTube though. If you want to schedule something out over the next 6 months, you can do that. For TikTok and for Meta, you go and do it over the next 30 days. Also, you can go to more edit with Meta and for TikTok, and you can select the cover. Make sure you got a nice thumbnail. And if you want to, you can add music. I personally don't for these because they're about systems and entrepreneurship and very tactical stuff for the most part, at least for this series. So I just go without music. Click next and you schedule. And by doing this, you can take these 100 highlights that you've created, which probably only took you a couple of days because you are doing everything systematically like an assembly line in bulk. It's the most efficient way to do it because you can set one day of the month to shoot, all your content. Again, 10 videos, long form YouTube videos. Even if it takes you 8 hours to do it, and then you spend the next couple of days editing those, now you can take those 10 edited videos for YouTube long form. You have those, which are great assets for themselves, but you can also chop up the highlights using Descript, make sure that you have eye contact using Descript, and then create the highlights. And then you schedule all your highlights out. So again, if you have 100 highlights, because you have 10 per video on average, you schedule those out across YouTube Shorts, TikTok, and Meta, which is Facebook and Instagram. That's 400 posts that you could have go out at random times throughout the day. Use ChatGPT to find out the best posting times. Usually for TikTok, it's the later afternoon. Same thing with YouTube, usually between like 12 p.m. and like 7 p.m. at night. Weekends, you could post a little bit earlier. For Meta, for Facebook and Instagram, I noticed that usually it recommends like 8 a.m., 9 a.m. And this is all based on Eastern Standard Time, right? So, you can adjust that accordingly, but do your own research. And that's how you create 400 convertible short form posts in a very quick amount of time. If this video helped, subscribe for more. And I didn't want to make this long, so I hope you're enjoying it and take care.